So you know what a track is, huh? Well, that's because I told you from the previous videos. But let's go ahead and record a real instrument now. Alright, so you're ready to record a real instrument. Now I'm going to show you how to record using my guitar as the real instrument. Now again, this can be anything that you have plugged into your interface or into the built-in input on your Mac. Whatever it is, let's go ahead and start recording it. Now I've got my tempo track already set up here, as I showed you before how to set that up in the videos before. And I've got my track already open and set up. And one thing you want to remember before recording, again, just to remind you, to make sure the input source is correct. So if you cruise down here to the right, bottom right corner, click on that down arrow, and my guitar is plugged into mono 2. That is my the Sapphire 6 USB is my audio interface, and it's plugged into the input 2. So just double check and make sure your input sources are correct. That way you can get a signal. So if I hit my guitar, or not hit it, but play it, see how that signal's coming in? Take a look over here. That's your meter level. So when you're recording a real instrument, you want to make sure that the level is about halfway or so. You want a good signal. You obviously don't want it too hot where it's too loud and the signal is clipping, because then the audio signal becomes distorted. And you don't want it too low where you can't really hear it and you have to raise it up, and that raises the noise level. So make sure somewhere around the middle is a good spot. That way it gives us some headroom in case you get it really excited or anything like that. So what I suggest when you're recording a real instrument, go ahead and play along before you start recording. That way you can just get a feel for it, you can check the meters, and then adjust accordingly. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, as you can see right away, I'm going to stop it. The signal was coming in too hot, so since I have this plugged in on my hardware, external hardware, I'm going to adjust the gain level. There's a gain level knob on your audio interfaces, and if you don't have an audio interface and you're using the built-in input, again, you just cruise down over here to the bottom right corner and you will adjust accordingly with this slider right here. Now this slider for me is grayed out because I'm using my external hardware, but if you are, once again, if you are using your built-in, it will not be grayed out and you'll be able to use it. Alright, so I lowered the gain down a little bit. Let's go ahead and see where our level is at again before we start recording. I'm going to rewind it, and here we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I'm going to just lower it just a hair more, just to be safe. Well, we can go up a little bit more. That looks like a good level. Let's go ahead and rewind it again. Once again, you can just hit return, the return key. That brings you to the beginning. Alright, now let's go ahead and record. Just hit the big red dot. Okay, I messed up there a little bit, but that's alright. That's part of recording. So that is the basic way to start recording your real instruments. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any requests, please send them to requests@mahalo.com.
Well, I do remember, darling, the time we spent on my roof just staring out into the sky. We could see the light of light. And then you told me that you were